The fuck? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I hope YouTube doesn't already kick us off because what was
Wow.
that? Oh, well, I just kind of lost my brain there for a second. Welcome to episode 23 of everybody's favorite podcast, one that always starts with an F bomb. Welcome to the Empty Slate. We are live on YouTube, and hopefully, we're still there.
Yeah,
but
really.
but always, you know that beautiful voice. Roll that beautiful bean footage, Mr. Barnett. How are you, sir?
Hey, look, see? There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
doing
I'm
fantastic.
I'm I'm so glad that you can put your
Go Pack Go, baby.
your
Go Pack
pride
Go.
blanket on your bed back there and your pride
Hey,
flag on
that's
your
that's a
hat.
Packers pride blanket right there, buddy.
Oh my God. I want to, if I could slap you through the screen, I would, because this is the same person that was texting me going, well, fucking Packers are going to, freaking Packers are going to, that's twice in like a
Yeah,
minute.
we're already off
Uh,
the air. I mean,
no,
they
we're
already
still
kicked us
there.
off.
I think we're still there. I don't know if we're still there. I'm going to go look. No, this is the same person that, oh no, we're still there. Nobody's gonna demonetize us. Who's watching? Me. I'm the only person. No, this is the same person, ladies and gentlemen, that texted me and said, "Freaking Packers suck." And I clicked on the game, and
For three quarters, they did.
they were getting smoked for three quarters. But he was a little behind on his stream because he was taking a break at work and he wanted to check it while he was taking a break at work because he was taking a break at work.
Actually, I was sitting
And
in the parking lot waiting to go in. So
oh,
it's okay. I wasn't on
and
duty yet.
okay. So he wasn't on duty yet. And he said, well, Packers are going to lose. And I said, what game are you watching? I said, they just kicked the field goal to win the game, basically. And he was like, oh, my stream's behind.
No,
But
the Saints missed the field goal.
missed
They
the
were
field goal.
lining
That's
up.
right.
They
That's
were
right.
lining up
That's
to
right. They
win the
missed it.
game, and they missed it. And I was like 45 seconds behind you.
That's
I'm
right. They
looking
missed it.
down at you, even though my camera's straight ahead. I gotta get used to that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, his team ended up his one of his five teams.
No, I have
Uh,
one team. I
the
have one
one of
team.
his five teams that he cheers
It's
for.
not like NASCAR drivers. I have one team, and
You
it's
know,
the Packers.
sometimes he's wearing a Jet shirt. Sometimes he's wearing
That was to troll the Cowboys, and it backfired because Aaron didn't play.
It was the troll
You know.
Cowboys, guys. It's the troll Cowboys.
Yes.
Well, your trolling didn't work, and
No.
maybe you should have got an Arizona Cardinals jersey for me because man, did
on there I like, except for maybe Connor.
did that really just put a damper in my Sunday? I actually I didn't watch a lick of football after Dak threw the interception in the end zone. I turned the game off. I put it on Football Night in America. I was talking to Jessica and I said, you know what? To hell with it. I'm not watching football anymore. I'm tired of football right now. I'm getting my rear end kicked in fantasy right now, and my Cowboys looked like bazooka doo doo, and I was just like, the hell with it. I'm not going to watch football. I'm going to go watch some TV with my wife on a Sunday evening, and we watched the season. I guess you can call it the season 2 of the Murdaugh murders.
What's that?
So you haven't heard of the Alex Murdaugh story?
No.
Oh, Chris, man. Okay, so Alex Murdaugh was an attorney in was it South Carolina, and he was his family has been a predominant figure in South Carolina. He is he is. I mean, he's not dead. He's a third or fourth. I'm trying to share this on Facebook while I'm talking. He's a third or fourth generation lawyer in the same county that he lives in or whatever. They've been there their whole lives. Anyway, they're rich, obviously, small county. But So in the 20 teens time between, I want to say 2015 and 2019, his son had a boating accident, a BUI, boating under the influence, and ended up,
Okay, that's the guy. I heard
yes,
the
and
story. I didn't know who it was.
ended up killing his some friends or whatever. Well, okay, so fast forward to 2020 or 2021, he murdered his wife and son.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody really knows why. He's the only person that'll ever really know why he murdered his wife and son. But if you haven't watched the Netflix series, I highly recommend it because it's very compelling. And it's very interesting to watch because you watch it and you're just like, man, even the rich people are trying to get away with murder, and they couldn't, and he didn't, and he got convicted of murdering his wife and son. Um, he shot one of them. He shot his son in the face with a shotgun.
God. Why would
Yeah,
you do that?
blew top of his head off basically.
Didn't he hunt him down? No, that was somebody else. That's a different story.
Well, so they kind of went into a little bit of detail last on this new part. So basically, his son was in like a feed room at their kennels where they kept their dogs.
Right.
I mean, he's been proven guilty of murder, so I can say Alex Murdaugh basically walked up on his son with a shotgun, shot him in the chest with the shotgun. His son didn't like die instantly. He stumbled out, and I guess Alex was trying to switch guns. I'm not for sure. Don't really know. His son stumbled out, and Murdaugh shot him in the basically just turned and boom and shot him right in the face and blew his head off. And then his wife heard the shot. She was down there too. He picked up a 300 blackout and turned around and shot her 5 times, whatever it was. So it's a pretty jacked up story. But it's good that, justice prevailed and the judicial system actually got one right. But it was captivating for a while. It was a nationally broadcast trial. Or not nationally broadcast, but it was like a broadcast trial. You could find it on like Court TV, or it was. Guiltily. Is that the word?
It's a guilty pleasure.
Well, like guiltily, or how would you say like either way, fuck. We're 7 minutes in. I can say that. I watched it on
Opposed to the 30 seconds for the
opposed to the 30 seconds. I watched it on YouTube. I basically had the whole damn thing, pretty much almost the whole damn thing up, and watched it. It was pretty interesting to watch somebody just basically shit in their own mouth. And somebody that was a defense attorney and shit was basically to me, he just seemed like an ambulance chaser, but yeah, it was pretty interesting.
It blows my mind how many people. Okay, it blows my mind how many people try to get away with things like that. I don't. You're not going to, never going to.
Wow. Have you seen that? Oh, you must have missed it.
Which one?
The Bengals game. There was a guy that had his beard. It was down like past his belly button, and he had it painted in Bengals colors. Oh, and his head was painted like a helmet, basically.
I'm already on a Disney Plus commercial.
Oh, so you haven't come back from a break yet?
No. It's weird how far behind. We learned that last week at the Cowboy game.
Yeah.
I guess because I'm watching on the NFL app.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, sports was fun for a little bit this weekend, and then I kind of went and I just said, "Screw it, I'm gonna go watch this."
I watched the highlights of yesterday's race at TMS.
What a shit show that was. Guy.
It looked pretty bad, and I don't know if it's the car or if it's the track or what, but
I think
it didn't look good.
I think a lot of it was cars.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you see it finally?
So that's kind of like the jersey you were just talking about. Off there.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys had car issues. Kyle had car issues, which got him loose and got him into the wall.
A loose wheel or something, didn't he?
Yeah. Bubba's bitch ass got into Kyle Larson at the end.
All right. In we all know that neither one of us is a huge Bubba Wallace fan, right? It's kind of apparent. In his defense, though, he didn't touch Larson. Larson came up and tried to arc the corner, take his normal line, and he couldn't do that. And whatever reason, with Bubba being on the outside of him, it sucked Larson around.
Yeah, it sucked the air off of his car and pulled him around. Yeah.
But it's nothing that Bubba did.
I get it. I mean, it was just racing, but
when you told me that Bubba got into Larson, I'm like, again, we're doing this again.
Watching it in normal speed and kind of at the it was definitely during football, so I was kind of back and forth with it. I caught the tail end and I was like, damn, Bubba got into him. But yeah, you were right. It did just suck the air off of him and he just kind of got loose.
It just sucks that the best car didn't win.
Yeah, and Willie B comes in with a couple of good late stops and some really late cautions, and then Willie B wins another one.
6.
Yeah, I was really hoping for Buescher. They did say this was Buescher's best finish at Texas, so that was cool.
14th, I think, is where he finished.
I thought he finished in like 7th.
No,
14th. Buescher didn't.
No, it was 14th.
Huh?
I'm gonna double check it, but I think it was 14th.
Shit, he wasn't like 7th.
Let's see. Best Coke ever. Do you see that?
I wasn't in Vegas when I found that.
Yeah, 14th for Buescher. Keselowski is 7th.
Oh, that's right, because Kevin was what? Like 6th? 8th? Yeah. Yeah, Kevin.
No, 6th. You're right, 6th.
Kevin finished in the top 10 when he didn't need to. When his season's basically over and he's just racing for a win now.
So did you see that tweet I sent you?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Are they? I wonder if are they really racing those cars this weekend?
Yeah.
That's cool. That'll be cool to see.
For the people that don't know what we're talking about, Ryan Preece and Chase Briscoe are doing throwbacks to Talladega Nights. Preece is running the Wonder Bread car, and Chase Briscoe is running the Old Spice car from Talladega Nights.
Yeah, that's pretty damn cool.
That's pretty cool.
They're good looking cars. They really are.
Yeah. It's identical. The scheme is identical to Talladega Nights.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, good transition. Are we the only two watching ourselves on YouTube?
Yeah.
Do you have it pulled up on yourself?
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure Brian's watching.
Okay, so maybe it's just me and somebody else. Probably maybe Brian. I don't know. Normally Brian's commented by now, so it may not be Brian. And then I said that he's going to comment or something. Did you see that they're making a Saw 10?
Comes out this year, doesn't it?
Can you believe that shit?
I get lost interest after the third one.
I didn't know they made after.
I didn't either.
After Saw 4, I think it was 4. The one that had
Chester was in one of them. And that was the last one I watched. Chester.
I think that was Saw 3D.
Yeah.
I think I watched up to 4, and I didn't watch anymore. But what's funny is I didn't know they were making it. I didn't know they were making a 10. I mean, I've seen that they've made 9, and the other, I guess it was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I was at work, and when we have downtime, like I just put it on YouTube and just find something to watch on YouTube, and there was a montage of clips, and it was every Saw trap from 1 to 9. So from movie 1 all the way to 9.
Yeah.
And I watched that whole damn thing and I was like, Wow. Somebody has a really fucked up mind.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Like the kind of minds that these people have, I wouldn't even dream of these things.
No.
You got to have a warped mind.
Somebody is twisted, and it's, to me, it's like, what are y'all thinking when y'all make these? Like, who and why are y'all? What are you like? I don't get it. And now that they're coming out with a 10th one, and I saw that the main guy that was in the fucking first one is still alive and still in it, I was like,
Jigsaw?
oh no, did we get kicked off YouTube?
No, why? Shows us live.
Because my chat reset or something.
Oh.
I've been a part of a show that got kicked off YouTube. Oh no, we're still live. Hey, we are live. There we are. There's our beautiful faces. I'm gonna like our video.
So yeah, share, like, and subscribe. I forgot to do that today. I'm gonna put that up here.
Yeah, 10. I don't
understand why we had.
Why does it say we've been live for 37 minutes?
Oh,
we have not been live for 37 minutes.
No,
I don't know. Live chat. Okay, there we go. Now I got it back up. This is riveting content for people that are just watching.
So good.
But yeah, I was like 10. What the? Good Lord. Why are you people making 10 of these? But then there were 10 of your favorite fucking franchise, Fast and the Furious.
I lost interest after Paul Walker died.
What was that? 3?
No, 8.
He died in 8. He died at the.
Yeah.
So he was in 8 of those?
7, because none of them were in 3. That's Tokyo Drift.
Is that like a part of the sequence, or is that like a...
So they didn't know that they were going to go this far, right? When they made Tokyo Drift.
Mm-hmm.
So, and none of them wanted to be in it until like Vin Diesel did a cameo at the very end after Han died.
But Han didn't die.
We didn't know that.
Well, it's not like I spoiled it for anybody. They're in the fucking 10th one.
Well, I know, but we didn't know that. At the end of 3, we didn't know that Han didn't die. We didn't know that Han didn't die until like the 6th one.
It's still dumb.
7th one, maybe the 8th.
Isn't it like, to me, it's like a spinoff.
Tokyo Drift, yeah.
Tokyo Drift was like a spinoff.
Yeah.
So it's like a 0.2.5.
Yeah, it was a 2.5.
And personally, I think they should have stopped after 1 because I thought they hit it out of the park with 1. But I mean, 2 was not terrible. I did.
2 was okay. 2. Vin Diesel, for whatever reason, said he didn't want to do sequels, but they had to go this far to tie everything in together to complete a story. They should have stopped after 8. 8 was enough.
Yeah, when they went to fucking space.
That was 9, I think.
Why did they go to space?
I don't know. That was dumb.
It's been dumb after 3.
I'm sorry, I was watching the Cincinnati cheerleaders. When they went
from racing to saving the planet.
That is dumb. Now 10 brings some of that back, but Jason Momoa's character in 10 is just very flamboyant.
I haven't seen.
It's on the cock
past 3,
so you can watch it on the cock.
I have
you can pay for the little
desire. I have zero desire to see any past 3.
They're good. They're good.
I love that you said that Vin Diesel said he didn't want to do sequels. And
yeah,
now,
that's why he didn't do Too Fast, Too Furious, and they had to bring in
all he's
Tyrese.
done is sequels.
That's how he's made. Yeah, I think his agent finally woke him up and said, "Listen, dude, this is a huge franchise, and you're gonna make a shitload of money by doing it."
Like he well, okay, I take that back. He did make Triple X.
One. Did he make it?
Yeah,
he made the third one too, didn't he?
Oh, he did?
I thought there was a third.
I don't remember. I thought that I know there was one that he was
I'm sure
in.
I can Google Triple X, but it'd probably pull up something different.
Yeah, that definitely pull up not something you I mean, well, it doesn't matter. But Ice Cube was in 2.
Yeah.
What
now,
other
the original
movies?
Triple X was awesome, I thought.
I never saw the movie.
I never saw the one with Ice Cube.
I don't remember if I saw that one. I just remember that he's in it. There's another movie that Vin Diesel was in that I thought was really good. That I thought was really
Chronicles
good.
of Riddick?
No, it wasn't sci-fi. He played
a pacifier.
No, it wasn't a kids movie. He played a cop that his family had got murdered or something.
God, what was the name of that movie?
That was a really good movie.
That was a damn good movie.
And I want to say that was right after Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Let's get the old Googler out and look. Because I'm pretty sure. What the hell was that movie called? Don't tell me. He's 56. I got to give him props for that.
He's 56 years old.
Yeah, that's what this just said. He did play. He is Groot.
He's in Saving Private Ryan too.
I didn't know that. I was Man Apart.
Yes, A Man Apart.
That was a great,
damn good movie.
So there's a couple movies that I didn't know he was in. I didn't know he was in Ready Player One. I'm not for sure what he is in that. That's very surprising.
I can't believe he's 56 years old.
No, I didn't know. I got to give him props for being almost 60.
Damn.
Yeah, Man Apart. That was a really good movie.
Yes.
He did that one pretty good. Pitch Black, I never saw. Chronicles of Riddick, I didn't mean I saw it, but I don't remember it. Riddick, I don't remember it. Like I said, none of the Fast and the Furious movies. Apparently, there's an untitled Fast 10 sequel.
Yeah, you're looking at the same thing I did.
Yeah, he is Groot, which he only says one thing. I and am and Groot.
I want to know how much he makes off of that.
Well, he probably only had to say it once.
I wonder how many different languages he had to say it, though.
I don't think
for the dubbing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Babylon AD didn't know he was. What? I got to stop looking at his movies because I'm going to be like, these are. Are these mostly straight to DVD?
We got our first comment.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, there he is.
Mr. YFB himself. Appreciate it, bro.
The YFBZ. What was it on? YouTube or Facebook?
I don't know. It's coming through StreamYard.
Oh, my YouTube comments aren't working.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to live chat. To guard your privacy and able to guidelines, learn more.
Speaking of live chat, that is the most annoying thing of Sunday Ticket being on YouTube.
Wait,
if you're watching it, they have live chat. If you're watching Sunday Ticket on the YouTube app, they have live chat. I mean, of course, you could always turn it off.
Right.
But it's freaking annoying. It's because it pops up, especially on the iPad where it's split screen. And it's just
Eagles just scored.
I know.
Oh, look, Taylor Swift's on TV.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Travis Kelce's girlfriend.
I can't believe he gave up the Jamaican chick for flat ass Taylor Swift.
Flat ass. How do you know she's Jamaican?
I read her deal on it says.
Oh, you read her bio.
Jamaican, yeah.
You're making me crazy.
She's hot. She's hot.
Yeah,
AF,
that is
as
a
kids would say nowadays.
that oh good gosh. Oh, that's a replay. Yeah, that's an odd couple.
Very.
Why is your face red?
TV's red. It's got the DoorDash commercial.
Oh,
I'm right in front of the TV. I changed
I was
locations.
about to say, yeah, that's true. It's a different view of your bulbous
Bedroom.
head.
Oh, well, can you?
No, nobody wants to see. Nobody wants to see your pride flag.
Oh, there it is. One more time. There you go.
I hope you fall out of your fucking chair.
Oh yeah, almost did.
You made me lose my chain of thought, and that's not very hard.
No, as squirrely as you are.
Yes, squirrely, good one.
Oh, there's Taylor right there.
Yeah, you're behind. That's the same commercial I saw a minute and a half ago.
I don't understand her fascination is with the number 13.
I don't understand her fascination with being a person in the planet. She gets on my damn nerves.
Although she puts on a hell of a concert.
Although I will say I do have maybe 2 T-Sizzle songs on my phone. Yes, and I called her T-Sizzle.
I'm just gonna hold it.
What are you doing?
It won't stay put.
Well, fix it.
I'm gonna hold it like Brian does.
Does he hold his microphone?
I think so.
Brian, if you're still there, do you hold your microphone? Or do you let it sit? Because some of your angles, it doesn't look like you're holding your microphone. It looks like you're sitting with your armrest like on the couch because you're always doing this. Or this. I need
to tighten the screw up. That's the problem. I need to tighten the screw up.
I'm slappy today for some reason. I'm a little oh, he said depends. Do you wear depends? Is that what you're saying? JK.
So before we get into any kind of topics, this is something I wanted to talk about too. It just kind of came through the mail, actually. My freaking insurance company. No. Although we can sign up now.
No, we can't.
Yeah. They have it's not free, but we can sign up for it because they can't discriminate.
You can't sign. Or what is that? Age discrimination?
Yes.
Oh, get the flying frick out of here.
Anyway, what I was going to say is my insurance company has dropped my urologist, who I have been seeing for man problems. So now I got to find a new fucking urologist.
It's find a new urologist or new insurance company.
Well, I can't.
I know you can't find an insurance company.
I would if I could. They're not that great. But
yeah, no shit. Insurance sucks.
It does.
I hate insurance.
Although ours is a lot better than. I can't complain too much because our union fought for hours and it's not bad. It's just the way that they operate. I don't like.
Brown said he's been grading papers. Sorry, when I record my solo podcast, I'm usually holding the mic at an angle so I can talk past it. Better audio that way. I may have missed some words in there, but y'all got the gist of it. Yeah, insurance, man. At Holt, I really do have great insurance. I can't complain. But it is a big kick in the butt when something like that happens. I know when I do too. I know when I was at the last place I was with, no free press for them or coverage or whatever you want to call it, publicity.
No publicity.
No publicity for those bastards. When I was with them, they like to change insurances about every fucking year. So in the time I was there, I think they changed it 3 times. And luckily my main doctor was still in my coverage each time. But there were people that were talking about how it affected them because they had their families on the insurance. And it kind of sucks, you know. I mean, it's something we all need, but man, can it be a fucking ripoff?
See, this is where I like the whole idea. I'm not going to say the execution, but the whole idea. God damn. The whole idea of socialized medicine.
I don't know what you were looking at, but
the sack.
Oh yeah,
on Burrow.
That was a good one. Yeah,
the sack of Burrow, not the sack on Burrow, but the sack of Burrow.
I need to be careful with that ankle.
Yeah, the calf and all that stuff. Yep. You know, my dad told me a story when he went to England. He had a toothache or something along those lines. I can't remember. But since his mom had dual citizenship, he got free whatever he needed for free, which I think is pretty cool. The government took care of it. Now, obviously, we can dive into the whole, you know, taxes and taxation and all that other kind of shit if you want to, but maybe a different time. But I like the idea of socialized medicine.
Yeah. Well, when you're 7, 8, 12, whatever trillion dollars in debt we are in,
can't really do that.
Can't really do that.
Well, that and your entire government is in bed with the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, that's why weed's not legal.
Yeah.
Man, it is pouring down raining in Tampa Bay.
Is it?
Yeah. I wish it would do that here.
It just did last night.
It didn't rain a fucking drop at my house.
What? We got hail.
We didn't get a tinkle.
I'm not dropping out, am I?
No. We didn't get excuse me, I'm trying not to cough.
Yeah.
Did I mute or did it not mute?
Yeah, you did good.
Oh, okay. At about 4, I walked outside. Jessica took her mom to lunch for her birthday. At about 4, I got up because I heard I was sitting in the office back here watching football, and I heard ding, ding, ding on the window, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Like, I didn't think it was supposed to rain, so I walked outside, and lo and behold, it was raining, but it was like sunny off to one side, and I was like, "Well, this ain't gonna last very long." And so I walked out to the garage, got a drink, came back in, and I watched a little bit more football, and then I got up and I walked outside, and everything was completely wet, but it was completely dry or completely sunny, and not a drop was falling from the sky, and the humidity went whoa through the sky, and I was like, "Son of a bitch!" And then Jessica got back later that evening, and or later last night, and I walked outside for something. I don't even remember what I walked outside for. But I was like, man, look at these clouds. These are wicked. It was insane. Like off to the north. Come on. Hi. There's everybody's weekly visit from Beans. Off to the north, off to the south where you guys live, it was like lightning. It was dark. It was like the sky was black. You could see how much it was raining towards that area. And I was like, okay, maybe. And then we came inside. I shut the garage. We came inside, and Jessica went back to the bedroom or something. And she goes, "Hey, I think the wind just picked up outside." And I looked out the kitchen window. I was like, "Oh, maybe it's going to rain." Nothing. Nothing. I was pissed.
So we were coming through Arlington last night, and it was just flooding like crazy. I mean, just pissing sideways.
Did y'all get any of that big hail?
Yeah.
How big was it at your place?
Big hail, no. Thank God. We did get a lot of hail, but it was just pea size.
Man, Puka Nakua has some nice hair. I wish I had that head of hair. Puka Nakua. The breakout wide receiver for the Rams.
Oh.
Brian asked, surprise Russ has not talked about Bryce Mitchell walking out to Richmond, north of Richmond, holding up a Bible in the cage and not letting Danny walk away with winning his promo. No, Brian, I do think that was a pretty cool moment. I thought that was pretty cool to hear that when he came out, and for him to hold the Bible up, and to be as kind as he was to Dan Ige, and to donate $5,000 of his money to Hawaii, and gave his opinions on things. And Bryce Mitchell is quite a character, I would say. He does have a conspiracy bone in his body, I will say that. So he fits right in with some of us over here at the Empty Slate. That's for sure.
That Puka guy's got a lazy eye.
I wasn't looking at his eye. I was looking at his beautiful locks of hair.
Well, they just did a close up on him. He's got one eye here, one eye that way.
Yeah, I
noticed that William Byron's got the same thing.
I was mesmerized.
William Byron had
hair. I wish I had hair like that.
Why is he crying?
He wasn't crying. The guy from the Philly game?
No, Puka Nakua.
Nakua. No, it's not Nakua. I don't know why. I don't know why he looked teary-eyed. I don't know why he looked teary-eyed. Nakuka?
I'm not nodding. I'm watching the game, Brian. I'm sorry.
Brian, this
like
is
you
what
know
happens.
Who William Byron is, or Chase Elliott,
or Puka Nakua. How many times can we say Puka Nakua in one episode? It is a very interesting name. The Rams have two people that are named. So the Rams have two players that are wide receivers that have been pretty good this year. One of them, Puka Nakua. The other one, Tutu Atwell. Tutu. Tutu Atwell.
Must be a family name.
Yeah, right. Tutu.
So,
Stove.
You wanted to touch on something.
I didn't want to touch on it. I wanted to fucking shut it down, but get it? But really. But that's not what our government's doing. So, what can we do?
Right.
No, we talked about this. We, sometimes Chris and I will kind of bounce some ideas off of each other and say, hey, is there anything we want to specifically talk about? We know we're the Empty Slate. We don't really have to come at the show with a topic per se. But man, I have been kind of keeping up with it, and the border I'm going to call it a war on the border. What are you laughing at?
The sign that dude was holding up for president. X on Trump, X on Biden, check on Burrow.
Oh,
Burrow for president.
Macaulay.
Yeah.
But the border down south has just been a shit show recently. And
yes,
I have been probably watching more news. When you're getting old, and this is a true statement. And I've caught myself doing this a lot lately. So SiriusXM gives you the option that you can listen to the Fox News channel, the TV channel.
Right.
Can't see it, but you can listen to it. My morning drives have been the Fox News channel.
Fox and Friends in the morning.
That's exactly what I'm listening to. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? You're putting yourself in a mood because you're hearing shit that you really don't want to hear. Because normally I'll
do absolutely nothing about.
True. Normally I'll throw on Turbo, Ozzy's Boneyard, maybe even a little. Well, I used to throw on Yacht Rock, but the fuckers took away my Yacht Rock channel. SiriusXM, bring back Yacht Rock to normal subscribers, channel 14. And
I don't even think I've ever listened to Yacht Rock. What is Yacht Rock?
You are missing out, man. It's like Steely Dan and Journey and other bands like that I can't really think of right off the top of my head.
Anyway,
back to the border. Since we're all over the place tonight, I heard on the way home 11,000 migrants in 3 days.
Yes.
Brian
Border Patrol was tearing down the fence that Abbott had installed.
The razor wire. Brian says Yacht Rock is legit. 100% agree, my friend. I love the Yacht Rock channel on Sirius. If I can just get the damn thing back. Oh my God. I forgot they were making this. They're making a Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
So yeah, 11,000 migrants in the last, I think it's been 6
days. Oh.
And it's not stopping. And then, like you said, they're tearing down the fucking razor wire.
Why? Why are they allowing this invasion? They're saying for humanity and that kind of bullshit. Don't fucking cross. You want to live? Don't cross. You want to die? Try it. Let's see what happens. You're not getting in here.
Pick of the year so far, right there on the
don't tell me.
On the Bucks game. I'm just gonna tell you where it is. It's a Bucks game. Pick of the year. Oh my God, that was beautiful.
I'm going to watch it tomorrow on Good Morning Football.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That has become my morning show, by the way.
Too. Oh, that's touchback too. What?
Good Morning Football.
Oh, no. Good Morning Football. Great show, by the way. Love Good Morning Football. I will watch that on YouTube every once in a while. But yeah, so we're sitting at 11,000 migrants coming over the border. And the bad thing is they're not Mexicans from Mexico, and that's why I say that.
Honduran
and Venezuelan,
Chinese,
and Iranian, and everything else, because our border just it's closed. By the way, bullshit, guys. Y'all can say all y'all want. Matt Stafford, move, and you dipshit. I hate you, Matt Stafford. I don't hate you, Matt Stafford. I hope you have a good career, or had a good career.
Matt Stafford. Bengals are on.
You are way behind, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now it's 4th and 10.
You are a play and a half behind. Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let me scroll forward. I hate that whenever I get the Yahoo updates.
Oh, no. So remember I told you pick of the year?
Yeah.
Well, pick of the year went out of bounds at like the 1.
And first one to touch the ball?
No. And so they gave him the ball on the 1. And Tampa Bay's offensive line just went, fall down, go boom. And they just got a safety. The Eagles did. I mean, Eagles just swarm the shit out of them. Why would you run the ball on the 1 yard line? Throw the ball.
That's usually what you do. You normally run it to give yourself some room.
They didn't have push at all. They didn't have none. They were in the backfield before Baker could damn near hand the ball off.
That was a pick of the year right there.
That sidearm pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good pick too. But yeah, we're back to the serious topic.
But what can we do? That's the thing. The only thing we can do is vote.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing as us.
And that's not even 100% legit anymore. You can't really count on that.
No. And that's the bad part. Yeah, that was pretty. And that's the bad part is, you can't count on a damn thing from it because we don't know if the election was stolen. We just can go off of what we know and what we've heard. Yeah, Brian, that's why we're here.
That's kind of what we do. We have squirrel moments, but we always circle back.
It is. We are the king of circle back.
That's right.
There's your podcast.
Called the circle back podcast.
The circle back episode. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, we can't fight some of this shit that goes on. We really can't. Like, no. We can try, and we can sit back and bitch and complain about it all we want, but like right now, I don't know what we do in this country to make things better. I mean, right now it just seems like we're in a downward spiral that just, I mean, is never ending.
It just seems like to me that this administration is just doesn't care like about the good things that Trump put in. They went totally, their main goal is just to go opposite. Whatever Trump did, do 180-degree opposite of what he did.
No, I 100% agree.
It doesn't matter what it is. They went the opposite direction. Trump closed the borders. Biden opened them. No restrictions. Just wide fucking open. And that we cannot be asylum for people.
Trump created jobs. Brian said, unfortunately, Circle Back podcast domain is already taken. You know, that may have been one that we looked at when we started this episode, or when we started this series. I
was getting a hell of a reflection off my head.
Shine your head for a nickel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard that before too, but I don't think that's what she was talking about.
Oh. You must have been in Sweetwater.
Most likely, yes.
No offense to somebody in Sweetwater, Oklahoma.
Texas.
Sweetwater, Texas. Isn't there Sweetwater, Oklahoma?
Stillwater,
that's it. Stillwell Angel. Sorry.
Lord.
Squirrel. If anybody can tell me what Stillwell Angel's from, I'll give you $1. Maybe
first
Brian
person.
Can insert ice dagger. If you suggest ice dagger, if you know, you know. I don't know.
I don't know unless it's like a Power Ranger reference.
I'll
put it up on screen though.
I'll put it on screen though. Yeah, if anybody can, the
three people.
There it is. There it is, Brian. At least somebody knew what it was. Stillwell Angel. Oh man, great movie, by the way.
I had no idea. I've seen the movie, but I don't. That's the thing about me. I can't remember lines.
I thought it was Chili McFreeze. Yeah, did you know that was a name that they were going to give Austin?
Chili McFreeze?
Chili McFreeze.
God.
Yeah.
Thank God for his ex-wife.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, Ice Dagger was another suggestion. Oh, okay. I don't remember all of them. I know there were some terrible ones. There were some terrible ones for a lot of these guys that we loved. There was Kane the Undertaker instead of just the Undertaker. Did you know that, Brian? Chris?
It was going to be Kane the Undertaker?
Yeah, it was going to be Kane the Undertaker, and he was going to have a cape. No, Kane was going to have it. No, Kane was going to have. That's right. Kane was going to have a cape, but the Undertaker's first name was going to be Kane the Undertaker.
Oh,
and they dropped the Kane.
That's good. Yeah. And they brought it back as a separate character.
Exactly.
I was never a fan of Corporate Kane though. That always just looked stupid.
It was a goofy gimmick, but once he was unmasked, and then once he started to run for political office,
yeah,
which is still the weirdest shit ever to me.
Yeah,
like the man that set some people on fire.
Like Ivan Yankum.
Yeah, Ivan Yankum. Yep, the dentist. You know, that's one thing. Maybe one episode we need to go and like maybe just in our spare time of look at the dumb wrestling gimmicks that were in the early 90s and see if see if we can come up with the worst one.
See, I didn't start watching WWF until like the middle of the Monday Night Wars. I was hardcore.
No, I didn't
WCW.
either. I did it. I mean, I watched at the beginning of. Actually, I'll take that back. My other cat wants to come in. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. Get in here. Get your big ass in the door. Damn. Where's in a kid? My kids. I started watching right around Austin 316 said I just whipped your ass.
Yeah.
But that was at the beginning of the Monday Night Wars. Like that wasn't even the Monday Night Wars yet.
Oh.
Monday Night Wars really didn't start until
95,
95, 96, 97 area after Austin had won the title.
Something bit me. I don't know. Yeah, that whole early 90s, late 80s WWF, never got into it. And we didn't get cable until, I want to say 94, 95.
Mm-hmm.
So I never watched any wrestling until I came across Nitro.
Yeah, that's what when I started with Austin 316, the King of the Ring. And then the Monday Night Wars happened, obviously. But man, the gimmicks that were there before, the Goon was a hockey player.
Like, who thought it would be a good idea to have like occupations as gimmicks?
That was a Vince thing, man. That was a Vinceism. Just goofy, corny shit, man. I mean, even still to this day, there's still some of those things that he, that are still there, that even though he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, Nia Jax's big fat ass is back.
God, why?
I don't know.
And they let The Rock's daughter go.
No, they didn't.
They didn't? I thought I saw on Twitter they let her go.
No, she's still there. They're not going to let her. They're not going to fire his daughter. Are you stupid?
That's true.
They are not going to fire one of the biggest stars that they've ever had's daughter.
They let Matt Riddle go.
Yeah, but Matt had some issues.
He can't stay off the booze.
No, it's not booze. No,
pills?
Well, it's a little bit of a mixture of the weed and the booze.
Oh well, yeah.
But no, he's clean now. But now he's still got issues. I mean, the dude they put the guy through rehab. They put up with the leaked videos of him waggling his dick on to somebody. His addiction to porn stars. They fired Mustafa. I was about to say Mustafa Ali. No, it was Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, they did fire him.
They fired him. I don't know
why, but
bad writing. I mean, let's be honest. They fired Mustafa Ali. He talked shit about WWE, and then they rehired him, and he had, almost another year back with the company, and then they let him go again. You know what? Get over it. Yeah. Oh my heavens on earth. Wait till you see how they just made Matt Stafford pick his jock up and walk back to the sideline. Goodness.
So I'm 2 plays behind, apparently.
Oh, apparently. They're on the 20 where I'm at. Oh. So yeah, I mean, well, we've gone all over the place tonight. Let's talk about a circle back. We didn't even talk about anything that we really wanted to talk about besides a little bit of the border in NFL. Man, I was going to ask you something.
Ask away.
So, have you seen the sack yet?
No.
Damn. You are behind. What's the time? What's the time on your clock there?
Whoa. Going through a replay. 1:33 left.
Well, you should have seen the sack.
Not yet.
Oh no, here comes the sack. 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I was gonna ask you something. So that's what I was. So are you on an how long do you think you're gonna be on this schedule?
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's a pretty good job I'm on right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy. I can't get weekends off. Weekends off really seem to screw us too for recording.
Although I didn't mind the recording on Friday evenings because I don't do shit on the weekends anyway.
Yeah.
Unless I have people come over. Brian brought up the gobbledygook. We might have missed that one.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
YouTube that one, Brett. Oh. YouTube that one, Chris. Gobbledygook or the Shockmaster.
Shocker?
No, the Shockmaster.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, there's 3 people in there. Whoa.
You're one of them.
That's true. Shit.
We don't do this for views. We do this because we like to do it, and we talk shit to each other.
It gives us a time to vent and talk about things we don't really.
What did you? Normally. I got my iPhone plugged in over there. We can do something real quick and talk about something you want to.
What do you mean?
Going straight to work and not going to college. That's something.
Man, that's gonna be a long one though.
Think so?
That'd be a long conversation.
I don't think
because you know me, because I'd get into sidebars and we'd start talking about our first jobs, and then we'd start talking about the dumb shit we did at Pizza Hut, and then we'd get into dumb shit that we did while we were in your car or Brandon's truck or my 84, and then 45 minutes later we finally get back to the point where we were talking about what we were doing when we were in high school and when we got our first jobs and then when we got out of high school, and then we're back to fucking off and doing shit that we did in high school or whatever.
So
I just described
next time we record
our episodes.
Yeah. If we can try and make a date work, be the 3rd, which will be my birthday. That's like our next time we can record. We can do that.
The 3rd?
Yeah.
Is that a Monday?
It's Tuesday.
I can't do Tuesdays. That's the wife night.
Oh, that's the okay.
That's the wife night. Mondays are best because I give my focus to football and podcasting on Mondays. Tuesday I have to give full focus to my wife. Wednesdays I give half my focus to wrestling, and then Thursdays I'm back to football. Fridays I'm back to the wife. No, Wednesdays Wednesdays football, or Wednesdays wrestling, Thursday football, Friday the wife. No. Oh, shit, I can't remember. I'll have to go look at the calendar that I gave her. I had to give her a schedule,
Locations are very much needed.
Everyone needs to get a trade.
Yeah. That's what I tell my kids. Don't be worried about going to the military. It's probably the best thing to do. If you don't know what you're going to do, go to the military. That's something I should have done.
If you don't know what you're going to do, just go get a job.
Yeah, but the military buys you some time and you get paid and you travel the world and you can find out what you're
necessarily.
Good at. Well,
you got to be good at what you're doing to travel the world.
Well, yeah.
You're not just going to put some flat-foot idiot out there. Sorry.
I mean, I got cousins and stuff that went to Japan, and we have friends that we were like, I can't believe you actually did something in the military that we grew up with in high school. So,
we did, and I'm not. Y'all quit fucking with each other. Damn. We did, and there's nothing against. Like I said, there ain't nothing against military. Thank you for serving your country, and thank you for doing something that I didn't do. But I think I like money too much. And I'm gonna throw this fucking marker at both of y'all. This is definitely
PETA's gonna come. I'm gonna get an email from PETA because somebody's gonna record.
They don't know that I'm talking to my cats. Now they
You
do.
just said you are.
There's definitely a dark side.
It'd be even worse if it was. It'd be even worse if it was kids.
If it was kids, because your phone cut out there. Oh God, now you're froze. Oh, now you're back. Okay.
Yeah,
you're froze like that.
I keep losing signal.
Oh, well, maybe that's a signal to signal off. It is. We are. Damn, it's already been an hour.
An hour,
and we haven't done anything.
Talk about jack shit.
That's what we do. I mean, we don't. Like I said, if I guarantee you, let's plan on it. We're gonna plan on talking about post high school things that we did, and I guarantee you, it's gonna end up like I just said. We're gonna talk about Pizza Hut. We're gonna talk about dumb shit we did in your car, my truck, Brandon's truck. We're gonna talk about random shit that we did at Pizza Hut. Yeah, did you just see Joe Burrow get killed?
Yeah.
The
Rams are like, you fuck up my quarterback, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna break yours. Legs. That was a nasty sack. It was just in a big pile. Just got in a big old pile. See, that's what's gonna happen. Is we're gonna get random off like that. And and we're gonna start talking about Rodney Carrington or something.
He just came out to cry at our fucking people.
And on that note, Chris, I think this one is going to be wrapped up because it's awful. Now I'm going to have to go listen to that as soon as we get off of here.
Thank God for Spotify.
Yeah, or YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Thank God for YouTube, since we're on YouTube.
Right.
And there's 3 people watching us. One of them probably works for YouTube.
They're probably just monitoring us, make sure we're not saying anything bad.
Look at these 2 chuckle fucks on here.
Right. At least it's tied up. Here we go.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Well, I've said my piece. I really appreciate all 3 of you and the other 6 of you that watch this show whenever you get time or listen to the audio.
Hopefully it'll be better than last time. Yeah, I fumbled on that one.
Well, let's hope Tutu Atwell doesn't fumble in the second half so I can get some fantasy points. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining us. And Chris, Ryan Clark has on an ugly suit.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Son of a bitch.